Guys, I'm back from the YouTube video. Now today, guys, it is time for another video. Now today, guys, I'm going to be doing Steven Universe because, guys, on Steven Universe, oh my god, the episodes, everything, God. So today, guys, we will be building the palanquins. Now, I wouldn't say palanquins because you guys can literally just change the color of each palanquin if you want. I saw a person doing a YouTube video of the palanquins, but I didn't see them do every single little detail. They just did it one single color. Didn't actually add the transmitted colors or anything, add anything to them. I did the white diamond palanquin as I would imagine white diamond would have one, obviously. Yellow diamond's palanquin and, well, blue diamond's palanquin. And today, guys, since pink diamond has been figured out since we figured out something about pink diamond doing the new episode and single pale rose, I will be building the pink palanquin. Now, if you guys have seen Steven Universe, you guys can see the pink diamond's palanquin is all broken down. It's no longer functioning. Like, it just doesn't want to work. Now, when it comes to the space, guys, we would be doing a space of, just so you guys know this, I'm going to tell you this, we're doing a space of 25 wide, long, and 23 wide. So it's the length of it is 25 and the width of it is 23. Now, just so we could do this correctly, I had to make sure to do the measurements. And yeah, so how to make pink palanquin is pink concrete block. I only use these two for the drapes. Magenta concrete blocks. Then we are going to grab the quartz house slab, a quartz block, and pink carpet, light pink stained glass, pink stained panes, and the last two we will be doing is actually grabbing. Now, guys, the sea lantern's still in this. We're just not going to use it until nearing the end. So, let's get down to making it. Now, when you are making the palanquin, we are going to grab our pink concrete blocks. Like, I did start one off here, but I did this one incorrect. Now, if you guys could tell that, if you guys count it, never ever point the front of it, okay, see, don't never point this front of it, the one that you choose to be the front, never point it towards the 23. Now, the 23 is the width. That's where the legs are going to be. That's what messed me up the first time. Now, when making the legs, you would want to do this. You want to put 2 blocks up of each corner and 1 to the side. 1 to the second block to the sides to make a type of cross or type of this. Kind of like when you're taking a camera and it's about to click, do that, but 2 blocks high. Now, when the bottom block, with these bottom blocks, you leave it like this. Now, for the center, I always suggest for the quartz, this is where I say grab quartz, to always number and always check here. I'm sorry, guys. But to always check, because in the center we will be having the 3x3. But if you guys don't want to waste quartz like that, I would say to come down here, and if you come, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be the 8th block. So on the 8th block, you'll start making a 9x9 square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8, sorry. Yeah, guys, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you guys take away every single one of these except for that one block. Now this should be angled right in the corner block here. Now if you guys could check me out, come over here. If you count this, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 long. Now, when you guys do count this side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it's not really 8 here because, guys, like I said, when it comes to counting, it's like 8 here. We're doing the back. So you guys would see we're pointing this one towards over there. So I would say this is, yeah, it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. We did that wrong. So this is 7 long. And in the front, guys, you would see that if you count it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That middle is the 9. So we'll do 1 here, 2 here, 1, 2, 2. Then you guys will fill up this bottom here. I would always suggest to fill this up first before you do anything else, because this could be a real hassle for you to fill up once you have the outside of it all figured out. Now I would say do the back side the same way, because we will be using the back side. Now you would see here that we have blocks placed here. We have a 3x3 square here. This will actually generate this. This actually shows where the chair is. So you have to find the center and put the 3x3 square here. Here, this is our very, very center. Now, the front legs, as we're going to be doing the front legs over here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, type of like a B shape. And over here, a D shape. So you guys see how the D is? Like you guys go up, spin around. Well, and this is like a B. Yeah. Then we over here at the corners, we do a fish. Well, I would call a fish. You do a fish for these back 2 corners, because these are going to be the back legs. Now, note that the back legs are always going to be like this, and they're well, not always going to be like, you could always just switch this for the back legs or switch this for the front legs. You could always switch it between the two. No matter how you may switch it, these are still the same length and they'll still add up to the same point up here. Now, if you guys will note, I will be making a Steven Universe world completely on here. I will not be building any statues of any Steven Universe characters, but I will be building stuff like this. So if you guys want to know, so this is our back. We're going to place 1 block here, another block here, and a block in between these 2. Now, if you guys could follow me, we are going to go over here to our corners. Now, we see these corners are here. We add a 2x2 square on top of it to make this flat surface. We add that layer on each corner. Now, that you have added that layer, we will be starting with the legs. With the legs, you actually cross up. And now, if you guys do not know how much you have to cross this, see there are 3 here. We are going to take those 3 and push up. Take those 3 blocks and replace it with magenta. Now, this is why I would say to add the X's first, so you don't make this mistake, because there is going to be a big mistake when you're making the legs. Some that you have to pay attention, because this could actually mess up and make you have to redo the whole build over again. I'll fix that later. Now this will give because if you guys, I've checked the episode and I see how the tips of them and different parts of the palanquin are like different colors, and we've already had an inside view of the palanquin. It is like a dark shaded, but if you guys do, but since this is Minecraft and we don't, no one likes mobs, I'll be adding sea lanterns, or if you have anything brighter like a beacon, add them up there. So now that we have those, we're gonna come over to our actual built one, Blue's palanquin. Now you can see we already did the X. Now you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now on the 7th one, we do not do anything. It's actually on the 6th one we actually do something. So we have to count up 6. So this is 1. This X is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our 6th one goes to a diamond shape, and that's when we do the X and the dot on the top. Now, what I would like to do is I add this for the top, but as you see, people see, we only add the pink. Now, for the top, for this one, we actually do the opposite. We actually head down, but we follow the same X and square pattern all the way down till we reach the X pattern down here. Now, I promise you, if it doesn't match up, you did something right. See, that matches all the way up. Now, do this on every single one, like so. Now, I'm going to do this again so you guys can pay attention. So this is, the X here is our 1. It's also our marker for us to learn to replace those 3 blocks high in the corners with magenta clay blocks. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th one, make that into a double diamond. Type of 2 diamonds fused together. Then you do the X and place the 1 block up at the very tip in the center of the X. Then you could either, okay, you guys saw how I did it up here. You could also come down here, place your X here, 1, then your X, oops, then your X, then your 1, then you could have no problems placing your X. Now this hole is supposed to be here, just so you guys know. And there you go. You got the 2 front legs of your palanquin. Now you guys could do this in any color. You guys could do this in red. You could do this in purple. You could do this in green. You could do this in orange, brown, black, dark green, light green, white, gray, dark gray, light gray. You could do it in any type of color that you want with any type of material. You could even use you could either use what we used to be called clay blocks, but the terracotta blocks, to use these for your darker regimens. Or you can even use wood or stone. Any type of way you want to do this, you can do it. Now, you can have this as a statue, or like I said, you can do this wherever you want. Now, when you guys do it, yes, we also have my pet pig. When you guys do the back ones, I feel like these ones would be a little more weirder than what you think. Now, I would say to do the X here, because like this could get a little bit difficult for the back too, because they don't always line up in a correct way. Now, this is how it'd shape out, and this is how it should be. So, if the X's are aligning between the corner here, so if this says like an arrow, it would be here. So these are lining up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if this does not add up to 6 and it doesn't get to the square, I would suggest to make it a little bit higher, or you check what you did and check your progress. Now, you already know we have to do the X and the little one up there. Now, like I said, always start with the bottom here for the for the back here because it will be weirdly shaped sometimes. It'll be okay. A lot of the times it's okay, and a lot of times it will mess up. This is how it's supposed to be, like every other one of these legs. Now, if you guys can see, I have some examples here: yellow, white, blue, and pink. These are the examples of palanquins that I did and added more detail into it. If you guys want to learn how to make the flags, I will do that in another video. And if you guys want to know how to build, if you guys want to know how to build the, well, I was going to say moon base, I will be doing that. I'm also trying to learn how to build statues, stuff like that, so I could build and create and make the temple of the, well, I would say, I don't know what to call it, the gym temple. I think it's called the gym temple. But yeah, I will be creating the gym temple and other things. Now, if you guys know how to do all the legs now, so you guys should be able to build this one without any problem. Now, I always like to count, so because it makes me secure about what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3. But I always never count on that one. I count on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh. Now, you guys should already know from how many times I've explained it on how to build these legs. And there you go. Every single one of the legs have been built. Now, this may seem a little bit tricky, and you may think, oh my god, why did you place those blocks? So these are marker blocks. So those blocks that I told you to place to marker, you would see I placed them for like a lighter shade. Now, when you guys are placing these blocks, I want you to take 1, 2, and 3 and place it with magenta blocks. Keep that one spacing between all of them. And make sure you replace the white blocks and not these corner blocks to keep that fish tail shape. Now, when you guys do that, you guys could see that we have this at a certain height. Now, these certain heights actually help out the build. It doesn't break down the build, doesn't make it look ugly, it actually helps. Now, you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually, no, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to place 9 blocks high on this. I always like to count on these so you guys can make sure that's actually and be secure that it is 9 blocks high. So this is our first block, our 1 block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, we do this over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the problem is with this, I will show you this, the problem. Everyone thinks that you should always add something at the end here at the back. There's pillars in the back, but no, it's 3. It's just 3 blocks of this. Now, you guys can see there's a pattern, and I will show you that very pattern. But first, for the sides here, I would say for the easiest pattern would be to do this, like so. Yeah, I believe this is the right pattern. 1, 2, yeah, I counted this wrong. So, yeah, make sure you count this right. This is 9 high. Make sure it's 4 of these up, 4 up. Because if there's 4 of these blocks sticking out, then you did it right. Now, I would say to do the same. Then with this, place, break, place, break, place, break, place. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you're going to place that 1 block to keep that 3 by 3 pillar. Now, my suggestion is to don't use these planes yet, even though you may think, hey, I can just place these down real quick to get that part over with. It's not going to help. Now, when you guys come over here, you can see that we do have our 2 blocks in that 2 specific areas. Now, this is going to be the trickiest one because this is like cornered. Now, Guys, no, I made this mistake myself, and I always did, but you're actually supposed to have it like this. It's supposed to be like a Mickey Mouse ears. It's kind of like Mickey Mouse ears, see? And, so this is what you gotta do. You gotta place two up here, one here, one here. So it's kind of like making those faces and keeping that pattern that you had at the bottom and breaking the middle block. See? So when you have that, it would be the same as over there. Now with these ones, this is why we have the pink stained glass, to cover these up without actually using the paints. Because paints are pain. Okay, so now let's do the other side. If you guys do not know what this is doing and want me to have more explanation, note I am not going to be explaining this. And I'm already explaining it enough for you guys, and you guys are actually watching the video, so you could just rewind back if you guys miss anything. So you would have that pattern. Now I want you to copy this pattern on the other side here. Now I like I said, this is the fastest way and a vanilla way that you can do it. So you could always like say, hey, if you were the vanilla way, you could just let's just say you're in vanilla, you want to block, block, and block. See, it's not too high. With that one block that you place, is not too high enough for you to not to place anything, but if you still feel unsafe about it, you could just jump in place. Now, for these ones, I feel like for vanilla, when it comes to vanilla in these, you actually have to like place up like a tower all the way up to just break the middle ones. Now, what I like to do before I get down to anything is, you guys would see how I have this walking platform all around it, except for the sides here. What I like to do is, when it comes to walking platform, I like to use the front as an example, and I like to do it like this. So I'll show you. One sec. Let me just show you. 1, 2, 3. I just like to do it like so, line it up. But for the corners, I like to put 1, 1 here. And for me to have that type of, that feel that is being like held up, I do this part because I like to have that feeling like it's being held up, like it's not being like, you know, it's not just floating in midair. Some people like that effect. For me personally, I just like the effect. So you guys are going to place these two blocks here. Then you're going to place, I think, a block here. Yeah, you're going to place a block here. Now here's the Now here's the hard part. You have to place a line of blocks like so, and do a block at each corner. Like the fishtail, like how you did the fishtail, do it like how you did it here, but to make that X shape. So people would have that X shape feel. Now, we're going to place a block here, do this in the back again to make it have that, you know, floating feel. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you go over here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And then you have this area. Now I would say, like this, the very same, level it on that side, so you have that dark shaded form. But yeah, it does get rid of the grass blocks if you see here. If you guys want to have this like type of floating, or you want to have it over a water and keep these points, like I always said, like there's a plant version of this, and I will show you it in my testing world. But what I like to do when it comes to building a broken down palanquin is I always make this part a little longer, this back part a little longer to the front, like a little bit longer, because it makes these shorter. And when it makes it shorter, I like to press it down a little bit, like actually have it on the ground a little bit, have this front part popped up like it's at an angle, and move these in a little bit further out so it could have like a little taller so these two front could be a little bit taller. I will not be building any broken down palanquins, and if for that you guys can look that up for another YouTuber, but I will not be doing that. Now, for this one, I understand you guys are probably going to think like, hey, this is going to be weird. Now, for this one, you guys see how we have the revert color. Now we're going to take the pink and we're going to build it all the way around. Now we're going to do it exactly how we had it on the bottom here, so don't think that we're just changing it for fun. Then we're going to place 1, 1, 2, then the pink corner, 1, 1, 2, and 1. So I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing. Now this here is what we're doing here. Now for that 3x3 is the chair. Now we will not be doing the chair until the end. Now I want you guys to fill this up. Just fill it up, trust me. If you guys fill this up, it's actually going to be a lot easier to pinpoint the center. I know it's just easier just to find the center and just go around it, but it's just going to make up more of your time. Then you could just cross the center like so. So you don't have to worry about dealing with this. So this is the chair. Now this is like the main centerpiece when it comes to the whole build. Now if you guys do not have any, like you guys saw that we did not have any quartz stairs, I will show you where to place your quartz stairs later. Now, no, I did forget to place the quartz stairs down, so I do apologize in advance. But for you guys, you will have to place the quartz slabs all the way around like how you did this to have that type of 3D feel. It's gonna have that feeling of popping out. Now take your magenta blocks now and start placing the magenta blocks at the one block away from here. Now a lot of times people would make this mistake and they would always like put the same color one block out, but with this, that's like the outline. Put the filler block should always be the same color as your ceiling, so it can have that effect that it is not changing color and that you do not mess up any building color technique. Now for these ones, now this is when you mess up the color palette, and this is when you take these two, place one here, place one here, and this is when you take these two and do it up like so, and fill it up with that color palette. Now note that this part's going to be a little weird. You're going to do your 3x3 part here. I know this seems a little weird, and if it does to you, I apologize, but this is what I used to do for accident. This is just an example. I used to do this for an accident a lot. I would just do this as for a square for the top design. I mean, you can see obviously for the top design, you guys need to have this, only this. These two blocks here you do not place. That was just for example. Now for this one here, I've always said to never mess up on things because it actually does affect how you originally see the art. Because like, look, we have the perfect color palette here. Now all we gotta, let me just do this example. You guys have this color palette. I would always say keep with the color palette here and fill this up, then place these down, because those things will never help. Then for the final thing, I would say to do your punch the hole. There you guys go. You guys have a palanquin, but you don't have a fully built palanquin. So I would say come inside and start placing in all your glass like so. Make sure that all the holes that you have made, make sure that they are directly the same as the bottom. So if you can see that we have a V shape here for the top, we should have a U shape, an N shape type thing going down. So it's like an opposite of a V shape, like the tips should be showing. So it's kind of like this. So keep this pattern always like this, because sometimes you can put the pattern on accident and that could make you confused about the let's play or let's build. But this is my Steven Universe palicen tutorial. So yeah, different colors, and this is how you guys would initially build a palicen. Now, when it comes to the chair, I love to do the chair differently. But since we're actually doing the chair, you guys can do it however color you like. Like, I don't care about for the chair. You guys can mess up the color palette all you want. You could do it like a blue chair and a pink one, or a yellow chair and a white one, or the white one and the blue one, or the blue one and the yellow one. Like, you could do whatever you want. Mix up all your favorite colors. Do a rainbow one if you like. But for this one, I would always suggest to keep the magenta. Like, okay, see how we have this? We had the 3x3. Yeah, we have the 3x3 here. Take that one 3x3 block, place another one 3 high. So I'll show you guys what I mean. Now, actually, no. If you guys want to count, we'll count for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 high. This is excluding this block there. You guys have to do 5 high on this. So take these 3 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now then you go over here on this edge to make your star. Now break this for the center so you can make that star. Now, I've always liked to place these two here to have it have that type of shape, I would say. But sometimes you just don't listen to me sometimes. So place the 3 blocks there, 2 up the top here again. Then I want you to grab your wool, your pink wool, like so. Place it there. Now the pink, like the stained clay, not the stained clay, the panes. I'm gonna place 2 here, place a block here, here, and place the carpet like that. Now, a lot of people would complain about how you place the carpet, but honestly, I don't care if you place the carpet. Now, if you guys want to actually have, like I have a flag over there, you guys can make the pink diamond flag. So let's just grab the flag real quick. You guys could take the flag and just do it like so, or to have that type of drape look. Or you could do the pink diamond shape, or the pink diamond insignia, or just put a pink diamond down and just boom, place it there. Whatever you like. But then you guys are going to take you're going to take these, place, like again, you're going to need the staircases for this. You're going to place them like so. Like you guys, if you guys don't want to make staircases, you can just place quartz blocks right here and here. But honestly, for you to have that really, really nice shape, I would suggest to grab quartz blocks. And again, at the end of the day, at the end of this, I will be showing you guys what to do for your quartz placements. Now, if you guys can see here, I messed up on the sides here. You're supposed to place these at the very corner. Now, this is how it should be. Now for now we're going to be doing the drapes. Now for the drapes, I'm doing a type of scale. Or not really a scale, more like a trick. You do 1 here, 2 here. And if you guys say you're going to do here, no, you do 1 more out. So you keep going 1 more down. Actually, no, for this one, yeah, you go 2 more down. See, I like to say like 1 more down because I always get confused with this part, but yeah. But then here, you're going to do, I think 3 more down? No, 2 more down again. And I believe that should be it. And if you guys do not believe me, and if I'm not really sure myself, so I would say for this one, make sure you count it right. So it's 2, right? Yeah, okay, so it's always go 2 down. With these ones, only go 1. And you guys will have this effect of a type of like covering drape. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, there you guys go. There's your palicen with drapes. Now, I've checked single other type of palanquin type build, it never really has drapes. It doesn't have any type of the detail that was actually in the show. Now, if you guys could delete all that was in your inventory, you guys, you could delete everything, but I want you to but don't delete two things. Grab your stained, and I want you to grab your sea lamps, sea lanterns, or your beacons, wherever you use. Place them like this to give it that glow effect. Now, if you guys could saw how I did my palanquin, I took these two. So I took a concrete block or a wool block, a pink wool block or a pink concrete block, and I placed it, and I did it like a diamond for a symbolization. If you guys don't know how to do these flags, I know there's a YouTuber that does flags based off the diamond insignia on Steven Universe. And if you guys do not find that, there are websites for it as well. Now, I also do this, guys. So I would also place a thing here, or a flag here, and place carpet right there to have that extra leverage. And now we are going to grab our quartz stairs, and we're going to place one here, one here. We're going to go to the left and right side and place them upside down to make it look like an upside down staircase. There you go. And that is how you built a pink palanquin. Now you guys can switch out the colors for blue, yellow, wherever you want. But once you guys are doing yellow, you guys can see over here, it's actually not all yellow. It's actually, this is a yellow terracotta block with yellow concrete. Now, since there's no like darker shade of yellow, I did orange for the drapes, and for the inside, terracotta and yellow. I did not place in the lighting for this one or this one, but I did put it as an example for a blue, as like it's always, or pink. They're always suggestible, like you don't have to place in the lights, but I would suggest if you're in survival or you're just doing this for like a role play or something, I would always suggest to put these up here. If you're not playing legit and you just want to, and you're a Steven Universe fan, always put these up here, because this actually stops from mobs to spawning, and it lowers the dampening, and the light actually stops mobs from, like, you know, spawning in there and ruining your day. See, so it has that lighting effect. It has that beautiful light effect onto the chair, and it makes the chair pop out and glow, and it makes everything else not pop out. It makes you only see the chair. It makes you see that there is like a high power in that chair. Now, if you guys want to have like more lighting, I would always suggest grab AC lanterns and just like line it to the drapes here, so it's hidden away. So when you walk up to it, it's hardly ever seen. Like, it's hidden away. It's like tucked up in there. And it causes a lighting, so it doesn't allow mobs to spawn. So I would say I would turn on mobs, but honestly, I don't want to do it creepers, and killing them off is more harder enough when it comes to pigs and stuff like that. So that's the end of this video, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoy this, and hope you guys find some relief in learning how to actually put more detail in it. I did get this idea off another YouTuber, but the YouTuber did not put any detail into the build. So here's the pink palanquin, guys. If you guys want to build this yourself, go ahead, build this in your world. And if you guys want to learn how to build other things, my next building session, my building tutorial will be of Bismuth's Forge. And if I get to 200 subscribers, I will be trying my best to see if I could do a tutorial of how to build the gem temple. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys leave a like. Love ya. See ya.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.